Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy once again in there checking in. On a quick little update on the Hydro Boost Astrovan Hydro Boost setup. I'ma flip it. I read all over the internet. It don't matter if it's flipped upside down. It's the same thing. It just throw the lines a different way. So this here be out the way. This I forgot what this called. I think that's the all filter or something. I forgot what this called. This little hump. And just flip to this side and, give it a little more open space over there. So you just gotta watch it, cause this the in and that's the out and that's the return. And now it's flipped. It was over there, so no big deal. They got studs in it, almost like a rotor. So I knocked the bottom studs out, cause if you've been following the build, I was having problems getting the bottom holes lined up, so I really couldn't see what was the deal with that. So I just knocked them out. No, that ain't one. Hold on. They just look like studs that's on a rotor. Shit, I don't know what they are, YouTube. Oh, here you go. This one right here. Yeah, they just look like studs that's on the rotor. Focus. Look like studs that's on the rotor. So I knocked them out. Got a little smooth tip right there. You can hit on it. That way you don't mess the threads up. So I knocked that out. That way so I can see. I couldn't quite see to get it lined up, but if you look close, see if I can zoom in a little bit. If you look close, you can see just that little right there. Let me see. Hold on, YouTube. Hold on. All right, YouTube, we faded back. I got me a step bit. Focus. If you look close right there, that's what's catching. That's why I couldn't get it. I couldn't quite see it. But since I took the stud out, I could see it. I'm just gonna take my step bit and shit, knock that little just a little lip off there. Knock that off there, and she should be lined up. And another thing, what you're flipping in it, I don't know. Let me see. What you're flipping it, now that you've flipped it, you got that little space right there. Right there. I ain't gonna leave that there. I might make me a little piece weld on here or something, or I don't know, the rubber might catch it and hide it. Since I flipped it, I see I got a little rubber hanging over, and that might have could have caught it. I don't know, YouTube. We'll figure that out. But guy on eBay, my man Earl Hustle threw me on. He sell a bracket. He sell a universal bracket all squared off. I don't know if it's gonna cover all this, but he sell a S10 bracket. I think the S10 bracket the same as the G-body bracket. And the S10 bracket, it comes all the way up here to this hump and it curve over. It's $25, $5 shipping. That's $30. I don't know if I want to spend $30, so might give me a little piece of metal and shit. I got something right here. I don't know, YouTube. We'll figure something. I might got a scrap piece on the ground somewhere. Hold on, YouTube. Not that big old piece, but tack the little piece on in. I don't know. I'll see, YouTube. I might get a long enough piece to go all the way across and just raise it up an inch, half inch, just to cover that. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But then I'm every time I'm trying to make a video, they go to train. My boy Keith with the cutting. He same thing. I heard him say the same thing in this video. Every time you try to make a video, they go to train. But I gotta go to Home Depot and get the sleeve. If you watch the build, I got the rod out it. So we're gonna mock that up and get that made up for the rod, and that'd be pretty much it. The plumbing for it is self-explanatory. You can get your plumbing. You can get the hoses off of a diesel Malibu, a Cutlass Malibu. All of them had the Hydro Boost, so you can get the hoses off there. I'll probably go braided steel, but man, whoo, the fittings high, man. I need 2 fittings here, 2 fittings on the gearbox. I'm gonna run the return side through the radiator, because I'm gonna have a transmission cooler probably under the car with a fan on it. So I'm not using the cooler that's on the radiator. So I'll probably run the power steering fluid through that cooler. I ain't got to worry about buying extra cooler. I just run it through there. So I'm gonna run stainless steel to that. That's fittings for over there. Man, that's 2-4. I need 6 fittings, man. The fittings like $15, man. Shh. That's 30. That's $60, man. Shh. Man. That ain't including the holes. I'll probably be $150 in plumbing. But I got a long way to get to that. I'm just gonna show y'all how to mock it up and get the pedal going. Once you get the pedal lined up with the right extension, you're good to go. So phone going dead now. So I got some more of this coming up. I'm gonna fade all this done together when I get the ride, the sleeve for the ride. I'll probably hook that up tomorrow. I don't think I work tomorrow. So we probably play with the cutty, get that together and get this video uploaded for y'all. Probably be a long one when I get it uploaded. But Mr. Get In There over and now. Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Barbers again. We checking in on quick little update on the Hydro Boost setup. We took the dash out. Got some stuff going on. So we got the Hydro Boost bolted in. And we're gonna measure the length. What I need to make the pedal. The rod. Or I might just buy a rod. I don't know. So it look like back about 2 1/4. Hold on, YouTube. Okay, YouTube, we faded back now. Okay. I did like about 2 1/4. I could probably make it 2 inches. Probably can make it 2 inches. If I buy the threaded rod, I could buy it like 2 inches, and then the end piece that goes onto the pedal, you can adjust it. I think you get like 1 inch worth of adjustment back and forth. So we say about 2 1/4 to be exact, but about 2 inches would be pretty good. So I might cut mine and modify it. I'm gonna see what's happening YouTube, and I'm gonna fade back. Yo, what up, YouTube? That's a snapshot of the pedal rod that I was telling you about with the threaded end. Second snapshot is the pedal rod end that hooks to the pedal. Yo, what up, YouTube? We faded back. I cut the rod off the Hydro Boost. That's the original rod. I cut it down. I thought I cut it to 2 inches, man. I must have missed my mark because I marked it with a pencil. I couldn't find no crayon or marker or something. So it's about 1 3/4 inches, something like this. And this, I know this too long. So you could put the two together like this and weld it to length. That weld shouldn't break, but I would feel more comfortable if I put that sleeve in the middle of that. I put that sleeve in the middle of that, and then I'll be able to weld all the way around here and all the way around here on the ends. Slide them, get the right size, slide it through. You get the point, man. Shit, I can't hold it, but you get the point. You get the picture. If you ain't got imagination, you don't need to be messing with these cars, but you get the picture. Now I'll be able to weld all the way around, on both sides, and just make this all 2.5 inches in length. That's shit, that's way too long, but I just showing an example. Or I might just go ahead. I don't have much tied up into the Hydro Boost, so I might go ahead and break down, spend them $25, and go ahead and get this threaded rod and get this end piece that come threaded, and you screw the two together, and I can play with the adjustments. I might do that. I'ma see. What else? Trying to keep the cost down because I know I'ma run. Man, what's all this shit? I'll be dripping from that Hydro Boost. I need to flip it back over. I know I'ma run A and N fittings on here, and they like $30 for these two. Then you need, it's the same ones that go in the gearbox, so that's 30. That's 60. Then you need another fitting that screw onto this that hook to the braided hose. Them 15, that's 15, that's 30. Same thing on the gearbox. That's 60. Man, it'd be $120 in fittings. Then probably another $75 in hoses. Man, man. Anybody else want to keep the cost down? You can get look up a Malibu, Diesel Malibu, or Colors Malibu, and you can order the factory lines from AutoZone, Napa for like $60, man. But I ain't going that route. I'm gonna go to braided steel line, so I'm gonna have to buy a fitting every week, man. That's a shame, man. Got to save up just to buy fittings. Yes, indeed. On what else, YouTube? It was something else I wanted to tell y'all. That's it, YouTube. I forgot. I think that's something. It was something else. This here, probably weld us a little plate in to hide that. That's from the original brake booster. Will cover that up. But that's it, YouTube. Over and out. Yo, YouTube, we faded back. Forgot to add one more thing. I forgot to add that I read a lot that it's good to run a transmission cooler. I mean, not a transmission. Well, transmission cooler and power steering cooler. That's same dang on thing. But it's good to run that through these hydro boosts because you know the fluid constantly working and getting hot. So I was gonna run me a small power steering, transmission cooler. I found a little small one I was gonna run. The F-body, LS1 F-bodies, they have some come from the factory that goes between the heater hose that goes between the lower radiator hose to the bottom of the water pump. And I was gonna do that, but what I'm gonna do is, since I'm running a transmission cooler, I'll probably hide it under the car with a fan on it. Probably to the back of the car, maybe. I'm not sure. Under the car. And the radiator I got, it's aluminum radiator, so I'm not using a cooler on that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run the power steering fluid. I'm gonna run the power steering fluid through the transmission cooler on the radiator. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I'm gonna do. Keep down on space. I ain't got to be buying extra stuff. So that's more fittings I gotta buy to put on the radiator. Man. But without all the fittings, if you get your Astro van, Astro Hydro Boost from the junkyard, $25-$40. Buy you some hoses from AutoZone factory, G-body hoses, and modify your rod. You got a cheap upgrade, or you could just buy the one for the cutting. I think I seen them on the internet on Google about $150. So you could do everything yourself. You could probably get away doing this for less than probably $75 up and running probably. A couple people been asking me about the Master Senator.